Certainly, here is a story addressing the theme of homophobia and its impact. In the small town of General Santos City, where everyone knew everyone, there lived a young man named Gilmar. Gilmar was known for his kindness, intelligence, and dedication to his family and friends. He was a star athlete on the school's basketball team and an honor roll student. But there was a part of Gilmar that he kept hidden from the world, a part he feared would change everything if it were ever revealed. Gilmar was bisexual. Gilmar had known he was different since he was a child, but he also knew General Santos City was not a place where being different was easily accepted. The town was steeped in traditional values, and homophobic slurs like fag were still thrown around casually and cruelly. Gilmar's own classmates and teammates would often make jokes and derogatory comments, never knowing that their words cut him deeply. One day, while practicing for an upcoming game, Gilmar overheard his teammates making fun of a news story about a bisexual couple. "I can't believe people like that exist," one of them said. "Fags should just stay out of our town," another added. Gilmar's heart sank, but he forced a smile and continued to practice, hiding the pain behind his usual determination. Despite the hostile environment, Gilmar found solace in his art. He would spend hours painting in his room, creating vivid canvases that expressed his true self. His art teacher, Mrs. Thompson, was one of the few people who saw the depth of his talent and encouraged him to pursue his passion. She often stayed after school to give him extra lessons and provided a safe space where Gilmar could be himself, even if only for a little while. One evening, after a particularly rough day, Gilmar decided he couldn't keep living in fear. He confided in Mrs. Thompson, telling her about his struggles and his fear of coming out. Mrs. Thompson listened intently, her eyes filled with compassion. "Gilmar," she said gently, "you are an incredible person, and who you love does not change that. You deserve to be happy and true to yourself." With her support, Gilmar decided to come out to his family first. His parents were shocked at first, but their love for their son prevailed. They hugged him tightly and assured him that they loved him no matter what. His elder sister, Marivelyn, was immediately supportive, excitedly telling Gilmar that she couldn't wait to meet his future boyfriend. Encouraged by his family's acceptance, Gilmar slowly began to open up to his friends. Some were supportive, while others struggled to understand. The hardest part was coming out to his basketball team. When he finally told them, the reaction was mixed. A few of his teammates distanced themselves, but others stood by him, including his best friend, Marino. Marino's support was a turning point for Gilmar. With Marino by his side, Gilmar faced the rest of the school. He endured whispers, stares, and even the occasional slur, but he also found unexpected allies. Mrs. Thompson helped organize a campaign promoting acceptance and tolerance, and many students joined in, creating a more inclusive environment at General Santos High. The change was gradual, but it was real. Over time, the school became a place where differences were celebrated rather than condemned. Gilmar continued to excel in basketball and art, but now he did so with a sense of freedom he had never felt before. He no longer hid behind a mask, he was authentically himself. Years later, Gilmar returned to General Santos City after college to give a speech at his old high school. He spoke about his journey, the challenges he faced, and the importance of acceptance. As he looked out at the crowd, he saw familiar faces, his family, friends, and even some former teammates. Among them, he spotted a young student who reminded him of himself. Looking up with hope and admiration, Gilmar realized that by living his truth, he had not only changed his own life but had also inspired others to embrace who they are without fear. In the end, love and acceptance had triumphed over hate and ignorance, making General Santos City a better place for everyone.